Okay, I just started mine, I think. Right. Right. Yeah. Right.
You know. Okay, so we.
Of course, it's kind of weird that it's sort of a metal show we're doing this with, but hey, that's okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Got some great guitar work later in the song. Yeah, I'd sent him some early psychedelic, and I sent him a very early prog by Procol Harum that for some reason YouTube has in two parts, but I don't know. Yeah. Oh gosh. That's weird. Yeah. But I thought tonight we'd kind of get into metal before it was declared metal because they didn't really call it that at first. It was just kind of like, gee, this music's different. Yeah. We'll probably get in. We'll probably make it to Black Sabbath and Led Zeppelin and Deep Purple, but it's a good idea to touch on some of the early stuff because it kind of was the predecessor. I mean, like you mentioned Frigid Pink. They have, I think, 4 albums, maybe something like that. But that first album is almost a metal prelude. Uh, Dr. Earl heard 2 songs I sent him, and I think he will not question the fact that I'm calling it. And we'll get to Judas Priest. Yeah, and Some other groups that were early metal is Blue Cheer. Vincibus Eruptum. Yeah, and their big one was Summertime Blues, a cover of that song, which is, and it's highly different from the Eddie Cochran version. Yeah, and they had well, that whole album is very solid metal, without a doubt. There's a song on there called Second Time Around that's really good. They do a version of Parchment Farm. I'm trying to remember what else is on that album. It's slipping my mind. And a couple other groups that were big then that were pre-metal was Iron Butterfly and Steppenwolf. Yeah, very good group. They had some good songs. Their first album is classic all the way through. And Iron Butterfly, well, their first album's name was Heavy, so kind of told a prelude of what was coming there. And they were a combination of metal psychedelic. They did a little bit of both. A lot of the early bands did that sort of thing, the early metal type bands. Yeah. And there's a lot of other groups that came out that time that were not metal, but kind of dealt close. I'm thinking of like Jefferson Airplane, which they weren't so much metal, they were kind of more psychedelic and underground, but they did deal it, excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, because apparently that's not what they meant, or that's what they say. They just meant it as a nod to Alice in Wonderland. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that yeah. Yeah. Timothy Leary's dead. No, 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 no. He's outside looking in. I think so. Yeah. I haven't seen that movie and I really should, I suppose. Yeah, I heard all the albums, but actually had them. Yeah. No. Yeah, and cocaine jokes are kind of off the wall. Of course, pot jokes were sort of too, but hey, that's okay. Yeah, and after all, it was humor. Yeah, I've got lists for various groups. I don't. Let's see what I got here. Well, I thought what might be interesting is, gee, I wished I could read my writing. Oh, never mind. They're definitely not metal. He's definitely not metal. We already did. Oh, the band. Yeah, Bob Dylan's backup. Yeah. Well, the first piece of paper I picked up, I've got Black Sabbath and Ozzy, and this is during the original Black Sabbath. I won't get into the second Black Sabbath on this list. Right. And I did 15, and believe me, it was hard to cut this back. Yeah. Okay, number 15 I got is Children of the Grave. Yeah. Number 14 I got is Under the Sun. Yeah. Number 13 I got is A National Acrobat. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I like that one. In fact, I think it's on my list. Well, no. Number 12 I got is the Rit. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah, 'cause it'll hide stuff. Yeah. And number 11 I got is an instrumental, but I really like it. Superstar. Right. Right. Yeah, I liked a few of their instrumentals really well. And that one just happened. Yeah, Fluff is cool. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Number 10 I got Hole in the Sky. Yeah. Oh, it is definitely a powerful album. Number 9 I got is a ballad, Changes. Yeah. 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 It's a great song. Worth it. I got number 8 is Hand of Doom. Yeah. Yeah. Number 7 I got Snowblind. Yeah. Yeah. 6 I got is Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. Yeah. Most time the critics don't know what they're talking about. Pretty much that's the case. Number 5 I got is Megalomania. Yeah, I really like that track. Yeah, you could probably contribute to this subject. Yeah. Number 4 I got is After Forever. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird how this group kind of just goes through. One time they do this, next time they do that. Next, they jump around. Right. Yeah. Not a good start, but they got over it. Right. Right. Okay, number 3 I got is, well, the beginning song, Black Sabbath. Right. Absolutely. My number 2 song is War Pigs. Yeah. Yeah. Great song. Yeah. Yeah. And my number 1, Wheels of Confusion Straightener. Right. And I left off some good stuff here. I mean, their version of Evil Woman, which, right. Right.
You done? Are you done? Okay. You wanna wear this tonight? Tonight? Okay.
Right. Oh, that would be good. Yeah. Yeah, it was hard not to after hearing that album. Uh-huh. Huh. 'Cause that's actually a pretty good album. The Heaven and Hell album. Oh yeah. Okay, the next band I got, I don't know if you want to call them metal or just plain heavy. Mountain. Yep, yep. I did make a list for them, and I'm wondering how many of these songs you've heard. Okay, number 10, I got a song called Tired Angels. Number 9, To My Friend. Number 8, For Yazgur's Farm, which is on their best album, Climbing. Number 7, I got Silver Paper, same album. Number 6, Don't Look Back, which is definitely a heavy tinge song. Number 5, I got Mississippi Queen. Number 4, Never in My Life. Number 3, a song called My Lady, which is a pretty good song. My number 2 is Theme for an Imaginary Western. I really like that one. Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely some good stuff on all that. Yeah, and a box set. Right, right, because there's probably footage we've never seen. Yeah, yeah. My number one by that group is something called Nantucket Sleigh Ride. They do a live version that's 17 minutes long. Yeah, well actually, they do a second live version that's like 33 minutes long. It was one of their concert staples. They never, I never really heard them extend Mississippi Queen. They kind of left that one as is. Right. Right. But Mountain is definitely worth a listen if you've never heard them. There's a lot of really, really hard songs. And they're definitely worth a listen. Well, the next one I have, I don't know if this is metal or not. I don't think so, but I'll mention it in case you think they're metal. Nazareth. Oh, that's definitely metal. Actually, I'm looking at my list, and a lot of these aren't metal. My number 10 is Broken Down Angel. My number 9 is Shanghai and Shanghai. My number 8 is Faking It. My number 7 is Homesick Again. My number 6 is Love Hurts. Gotta put that on there somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Okay, my number 5 is Razumnaz. It definitely has a metal tinge to it. Yeah. Number 4 is kind of an interesting song, I suppose. Holiday. Yeah. Yeah. When they used to play music. Yeah. Yeah. Number 3 I got is This Flight Tonight, which is a cover of it. Yeah, exactly. Good song. Yeah. And my number 2 is Love Leads to Madness. Yeah, and my number 1 is Hair of the Dog. Yep. Huh. Oh yeah. Weren't they? Were they Swedish or Scottish? That's what I thought. But a great group. Right. Yeah. Well, who knows? Okay. Next group is a well, I'm trying to decide whether they're metal or prog. Uriah Heep. Yeah, why don't we save them for prog? Oh wow. I have 2 of the songs on that album on my top 10. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah, because it was a timing thing. Well, when Tommy by the Who originally came out, I bought the 8-track, and it was years before I realized that they had left off, I think it was 3 songs off the 8-track completely, and then they cut another one short. And when I heard the album for the first time, I was like, hey, where did these come from? Yeah. Yeah, it's just kind of, yeah. Well, Uriah Heep, number 10, I got Easy Living. Number 9, I got it's Steal It, off of Sweet We Read 'Em. Yeah. Number 8, I got a Sweet Lorraine. Number 7 is the title track from Look at Yourself, Look at Yourself. Number 6 is July Morning. Number 5 I got is The Wizard, off of Demons and Wizards. That's a great song. And I got number 4 is Gypsy, but I'm talking about the live version off the live album. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, but that's a great song on the live album. Well, it's a great song, but it's on the live album. It's got a great mode solo in it. Number 3, I got a song called What Should Be Done. That's worth a listen. Number 2 I got is Sweet Freedom. I really like that song. And number 1 for me is a 2-part song, you might call it. It's actually 2 songs that combine into one. Paradise the Spell. If you ever get a chance, if you've never heard that, you need to hear that one. That is an incredible song. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, the rest of them are gone, I think. Yeah. Now the next band, there's no question that they're one of the metal pioneers, sort of a pioneer. They came after a while, and that's the Van Halen. Yeah, and I kind of pulled from both eras, because to me there's 2 of them, David Lee Roth and Sammy Hagar. Yeah. Yeah. Number 10 I got is Why Can't This Be Love? Yeah. And number 9 I got is their cover of You're No Good, the Linda Ronstadt song. Yeah. Number 8 is their cover of the Kinks song, You Really Got Me. Number 7 is yet another cover, Pretty Woman, Yeah. Right. Number 6, 1984. Right. And my number 5 is Jump. Right. Right. Mm-hmm. My number 4. Yeah. Number 4 got I'll Wait. Yeah. And number 3 I got is Love Walks In. And we're going to go back to the first time for number 2. Jamie's Crying. Man. Yeah. I mean, subject matter in some of these songs are interesting. Yeah. Yeah. And then my number 1 is also off the first album, Running with the Devil. Yeah, they definitely innovators on different sounds and such. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I never heard anything about that. If they put it together or not. I don't know. I think he had a huge drinking problem, but I could be wrong. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Next one I got is, I guess, metal, but he's basically borderline. Is Ted Nugent. He's yeah. Number 10 I got is their cover of the Beatles song "I Want to Tell You." Yeah. Yep. Number 9 I got is Cat Scratch Fever, which everybody knows that song. Yep. And number 8 is Dog 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 Eat Dog. Number 7 I got is Free for All. Yeah. Yeah. Number, where was I? Yeah, number 7. Together. Oh, I'm sorry, that's number 2. Number 7 is Free for All. Okay, and number 6 is Hey Baby. Yeah. Number 5 I got a Stormtrooping. And number 4 is Snakeskin Cowboys. Number 3, You Make Me Feel Right at Home. Nice little mellow tune by Ted, of all people. Yeah, which is a great album, by the way. Some great songs on that album. And then number 2, I mentioned already, Together. And number 1, oh, let's have a drum roll. I think everybody knows what that's going to be. Stranglehold. Wow. Yeah, I see a little circle turning. Oh, I don't have mine open. I look at yours. Yeah. Hope we didn't lose anybody. Yeah. Okay. Next band I got Rainbow. Right. Yeah. Right. Yep. Number 10 I got is 16th Century Gleam Sleeves. On the first album. I think that one is Richie Blackmore's Rainbow. The second one was Rising. I believe that's correct. Number 9 is their version of Still I'm Sad, which is the old Yardbird song. Number 8 is Tear It Woman. Number 7 is Catch the Rainbow. Number 6 is Kill the King. Number 5 I got is Stargazer. Number 4 is Long Live Rock and Roll. Wow. Wow. Number 3 is Man on the Silver Mountain. Yeah. Number 2, Stone Cold. Yeah. And then my number 1, oh, go ahead. Yeah. And my number 1 by that group for me is Street of Dreams. Yeah, which had a weird album cover. Yeah, I mean, you could make anything you wanted to out of it, but I guess they chose to go that route. Yep. Yeah. And we're at the hour mark, so I'm thinking maybe what we do is do a part 2 next time you're available. Because that's when we probably are going to hit on Deep Purple and Led Zeppelin. In fact, for a preview, we'll also talk about Kiss a little bit, Humble Pie, borderline Bachman Turner Overdrive. They weren't metal per se, but they're close. Mahogany Rush. Yeah, and let's see, I already mentioned Deep Purple. Well, I've got Foghat and Rush. That's basically the bands we'll talk about in the next episode. Okay, well, now that you have my email address, just send it there, because I read my email on a regular basis. Okay. Huh, man. Okay, well then I guess that we're done. Right.